Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 628. I'm Pat Murray. Excuse me. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, this Durham's online community paper, which I invite you to check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, this Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you'd like to join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, promote your business, your special event, etc., etc. So let's get started by going to the word page, the government and nonprofit information page, where there are some really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits, the city, county, and state. And by the way, if you could share this out, I'd really appreciate it. Yona is here watching from Raleigh. Let me put her greeting. There we go. Boom. Hello, Yona. Very happy to have you here. Happy Friday indeed. It's been quite a week. Okay, so with today being Friday, I'm going to zip through this because I know you've got things to do, and I do too. But I do want to point out that the American Red Cross has these wonderful classes that you can take. Some are online only, some are in person, some are a combination of the two. But they have all of these classes. CPR, you can learn how to use a defibrillator. Kids can learn how to, there's like babysitting basics. I shouldn't say kids, I should say teens. Can take a one-off class online, babysitting basics. They have cat and dog first aid. I mean, they have all kinds of stuff. First aid for severe trauma, a couple of free classes. Water safety for parents and caregivers, very important because it's summertime. Same thing in Spanish. Pardon my pronunciation, I'm going to do my best. Seguridad en el agua para padres y cuidadores, and that's water safety for parents and caregivers, totally free, gratis. And here's another class called Until Help Arrives. And I suppose that's going to be keeping the person alive as best you can until the 911 folks get their EMS, and that's really important. I do need to point this out. I did take a in-person one-off class on CPR, and I was shocked at how hard you have to push in order to do it correctly. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos about people helping others, and I'm amazed that sometimes people work on the person who needs reviving for like a half hour or more. And yeah, so on TV they're like, oh, he's gone. They give up right away. But in real life, you keep it going until somebody gets there. So if you want to take that class, that's an online only class called Until Help Arrives. It's only $40. So you might want to check that out. And like I said, the CPR classes, AED, all these different skill sessions, adult and pediatric first aid and whatnot. Just check it out. Go to durhamskywriter.com and scroll down or click on the word page and check out those classes. All righty, let's see. No classes at Durham Tech. Usually on Fridays, the community colleges across the state, they take a little break, and they usually don't have classes on Fridays, but definitely check out the word page so that you can see the classes that are coming up next week. Okay, let's see. Now, the libraries are all open until 6, with it being Friday. They reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and as you might already know, Bragg County is not open on the weekend. All righty. Let me check SCORE real quick, just to make sure. They might have a workshop. Even if they don't, check out the mentors that you can meet at SCORE, the Service Corps Retired Executives. They can really help you get your business together. Here we are. Let's see if there are any workshops today. Nope. The next one is on July 9th. All righty. Oh, speaking of important days, today would have been my parents' I think 72nd wedding anniversary if they were still here with us. So happy anniversary. All right. Let's go to the health page. It's called To Your Health. Got your COVID information if you're still interested. And COVID is still with us. I'm still hearing about people getting COVID. The nice thing is that because most of us have been vaccinated, it's just an inconvenience now for most people. People who are older, like myself, still playing it safe. I still see older folks wearing masks when at the senior center or farmer's market or whatever. And I don't blame them because actually my doctor said that COVID is going to pretty much be like an every year thing. It's going to be like the flu. There's going to be like a COVID season. You can get flu any time of the year. You can get COVID any time of the year. So it's just up to us what we do about it in terms of wearing masks, etc. All righty, let's see. Now, one thing I know for sure. Well, first let me check for blood drives. Then I'll tell you about HELP, which is today from 1 until 5. Let's see. So today, the American Red Cross, they're accepting blood donations to help save lives. So today, they just opened at the streets at South Point, and they will be there until 6. And of course, that's 6910 Fayetteville Road. Another crew is at the Carolina Arbors, 357 Carolina Arbors Drive, and they'll be there until 5. And let's see. Blood Connection, they are at the Durham Co-op Market, 1111 West Chapel Hill Street, and they're only going to be there till 1:30 because they started at 10, so they're there until 1:30. So you have an hour and a half almost. Now, they're going to be at Belk. Actually, they're already at Belk at the streets at South Point. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen the American Red Cross and Blood Connection in the same mall at the same time. Interesting. So they're at Belk, but they'll be there until 2. As you know, let's see, I said the American Red Cross is at streets at South Point until 6. So I guess they're competing today. Okay. Now tomorrow they will be at the Cracker Barrel on Hillsborough Road from 3:30 until 6:30. Now let me tell you about HELP. And HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. You can donate items you don't need, like canes, the walker, strollers, the knee scooters, wheelchairs, such things as that. They disinfect, repair as necessary, turn around, loan them out to people for 90 days at a time, which is a great service for people who don't have insurance or money, basically. So they're open today from 1 until 5. If you miss out on today, just know they're also open on Tuesdays from 10 until 2. All right. Now, I'm going to go to the school tools page. I know it's summertime, and you're saying, why go there? I'll tell you why. Let me refresh this page. Make sure it's current. There we are. So the Lions Farm Elementary PTA, this is so cute. I hope all the schools do this. They're having a Rising Kindergarten meetup. That's going to be so cute. So it's going to be at the school. So little ones who will be in kindergarten at Lions Farm, which is at 906 Scott King Road. So they're invited to this. It's like an informal play date. So they get to meet their future new friends. This will be tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So they're going to meet their new friends. They're going to have a little play date, have some fun. And they'll also, a lot of kids, they might not have older siblings. They might not know what school is about at all. So they get to see the school, visit the school. They won't be as scared and maybe less likely to hang on to your ankles as you try to leave after you drop them off first day of school and you're both in tears. So anyway, this will ease them into kindergarten. So they get to walk around the school. They'll probably give them a tour. They'll probably show them the bathroom and the lunchroom and such. You will be handed flyers. This might be your first time around. So you can find out what's expected during the first day of school. You'll also be given contact information. If you have any questions about your child's needs, maybe transportation, lunch program, whatever, you can find out all about that. And you can ask if there's any questions that you think of that you didn't ask during the event tomorrow. You can go ahead and make a call and just get your fears and your concerns addressed. So that should be really, really cute. And I really hope that would be so nice if all of the schools had a rising kindergarten meetup. I think that's such a cute idea. So again, that's going to be tomorrow, 9 o'clock. And I need to give a shout out to Colleen, because she and her late husband, Randall, they were pretty much instrumental in getting the school named Lions Farm. They did the research. They made the presentation. They wanted the Black history, the African American history of the area to not be forgotten, to be remembered and honored. I have to give them all kinds of accolades and thanks for their work in getting Lions Farm Elementary School named after the farmer who owned that land. And in fact, they took me on a little tour of the spot before the school was built. And we got to take pictures and just walk around and just see the farm. And it was quite the event. So big kudos and big shout out to Colleen Haithcock. All righty. Let's go to the Senior Center. Durham Center for Senior Life is at 406 Rigsby Avenue, downtown. Free parking, free events. They're going to be celebrating Juneteenth today, but let me follow my usual protocol here and look at the recurring classes and whatnot. So, it's not too late. If you happen to be near downtown, you can go see a movie. They have an actual theater at the Durham Center for Senior Life, and they have free popcorn. They have soda machines, the whole bit. The movie today starts at 12:30. Again, free popcorn, and the movie is called Tick, Tick, Boom. If you happen to know what that's about, put it in the comments below, because I don't think I've ever heard of that movie. But they have movies Fridays, 12:30. Just remember, and just in case you can't make it out today, you don't have to register. So if you just happen to be able to hop in the car and zoom down there, enjoy some nice air conditioning and a comfortable, roomy theater, you might want to do so. Now, if you don't want to do that, they're going to have Tai Chi at 1 o'clock. And they're also going to have, wait, let me scroll down before I announce it. There it is. I want to look at it while I'm announcing. Paola is here. Free popcorn. Yes, indeed. And free movie. I don't know if you can beat that on a nice hot summer day like today. So they're going to be, here's how you top it. They're going to have a Juneteenth celebration. So that's going to be today from 2 until 3:30. So go see the movie at 12:30 and then hang around for Juneteenth. They're going to have light refreshments, and I think they're going to have some music, and they'll be celebrating freedom. Yes, and that's going to be today. They do say register, so let me give you the number so you can call real quick. 919-688-8247, extension 110, and just see if you can slip in there. The event will be from 2 until 3:30. All right. I do want to remind you, folks who live in North Durham, and I mean way north, there is the Little River Senior Center, which is sort of like a branch of the Durham Center for Senior Life. So it's in a former school, part of the Little River Community Complex, 8305 North Roxborough Road in Bahama. So you're more than welcome to still go downtown, of course. But I'm just letting you know that in case that's a long drive for you, or bus ride or whatever, or it might be inconvenient for the people who are dropping you off, just know that maybe certain days you can go to the Little River Senior Center, which is in Bahama, way northern Durham County. They've got, I'm just going to read the list. I'm not going to tell you what day, because you can go to the Senior Scope page and see for yourself. But I'm just going to list the activities. Bingo size. That's interesting. Bingo, is that exercising and bingo put together? Coffee talk, walking club, free play gym. By the way, it was a former school, so they've got a whole entire gigantic gymnasium. So free play gym, games and quilting, lunch every day, crocheting, guitar lessons, bass guitar lessons, Bible study, piano lessons, all kinds of really fun events. So you might want to check it out if you're in Northern Durham County. All right, two things I want to point out, especially with the weekend coming up on us fast. The cover story, the Durham Skywriter, describes some of the games, and Paula and Marvis, I'm going to get together with you over the phone, and so that I could do, add some games and have the correct steps. So what I have on the cover story, the old school street games that I grew up playing with my older sister and kids on the block, south side of Chicago, 1960s. These games are super fun. I have watched kids play nowadays. They don't know the games. They're so fun. And Paula is saying yes, and I'm saying yes, indeed. Yes. So these games are so fun. I remember Willie and Debbie, married couple that I know from back home. Before they had their kids, they moved to 100 and way out. Actually, they were in Barack Obama's district. So anyway, this is way back in the day. So this is before they had their, I think they have 3 kids now. But anyway, Willie noticed that the kids were kind of standing around. And I watched too on my block in Woodlawn in Chicago, kids would sort of stand around and they'd like throw water on each other, and they really didn't know how to play. They really didn't. So Willie would go out and he would teach the kids on the block how to play these games. And I'm talking about Mother May I, freeze tag. Let's see. Let me go to the cover page here. So yeah, Simon Says, right. Simon Says. So what I have is Simon Says, hide and seek, Mother May I, Red Rover, love that one, Red Light, freeze tag. And I know there are other games. And you know what game I never learned how to play? And that's hopscotch. I mean, I would see the hand-drawn hopscotch game, but we didn't. I know you're supposed to throw something. I'm not sure. If anybody knows how to play hopscotch, let me know, because I want to include that. That's something I never learned how to play. So anyway, I got a thank you from a couple of the counselors, summer camps, and also some of the staff, Durham Parks and Recreation. They were able to teach their kids some of these games, and they loved them. They're so much fun, and so wholesome. So check out the cover story. Now, another page I want you to check out is the how-to page. I just watched, there's this guy I like to watch on YouTube, Ryan Hall Y'all. He's a meteorologist, and he coordinates storm chasers, and he tells us about the weather. He's like a super weather enthusiast. And he said that we're going to have unusually hot weather. He said over in Europe, they are going crazy in England. I mean, it's like 100 and something. I mean, they're not used to that. I mean, it's super hot in England right now. And he also said in the Midwest, where I'm from, it's like 115, so nothing to fool around with. The how-to story right here, the article, the post, the Durham Skywriter this month, and I'm going to run it all this summer. How to tell the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion. You simply must learn the difference, because just in case somebody needs your help, somebody might fall out in the street and you might run out to help and really not know what to do. You have to know the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion, because you deal with them differently. In either case, of course, you call 911, of course. But in the meantime, you need to keep them alive, and you need to know what to do. So definitely, please, I implore you to check out the how-to page. Like I said, how to tell the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion. I do also, under that post, I have a few hints on how to beat the heat. For example, I don't have air conditioning in my car or house. So I have a hand towel that I wring out of cool water and I drape it around my neck. And that's a great way for me to keep cool, wipe my face. Also, let me continue here. Avoid heavy meals. I eat real light in the summertime because you don't want your tummy to get upset. Let's see. Oh, I need to remind you, if you're older, senior center downtown, the fan program is back. They don't have a lot of fans and AC units, but they are giving them away. They're not giving them away on certain days like they used to do. Now you simply go in, you register, and see if they can hand you one right there. Just to let you know. You're welcome. So add, if you have hints. Now, Paula, I know, I don't know if you were born in Peru, if you're actually born there, but if you have some hints, being from South America, if you have some hints on how to beat the heat, let me know. I do know that in Brazil and in India, they drink hot tea instead of cold tea, which I think is wild. I tried it and it works because it makes you sweat. So if you have extra hints, let me know. Okay, let's go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page, and let's see what's on the schedule. All righty. New Visions of Africa restaurant will be giving away free meals from 3 until 6. If you are in need, definitely stop by 1306 Fayetteville Street, right next door to W.D. Hill. And let's see, Boxyard RTP, they're going to have their Friday night live concert series. It's free. It's a nice place to go because it's outdoors. And I guess it'll be cooling off by 5:30, a little bit. So from 5:30 until 7:30, Brother Kent, it's a rock band. They will be performing. Like I said, it's a totally free event. So you can totally go, relax, take your laptop or a book, curl up and enjoy some great music. And even though it's free, I need to point out that you will smell the pizza, the Korean food, and the barbecue. So you might want to have a few dollars. So you might want to buy a beverage or some food. Ooh, okay, Paula is saying, we drink chicha morada, purple corn drink. That sounds, I love corn. I need to, I'm going to write that down. Chicha morada. I wonder what that means. Purple corn. Or does chicha morada mean purple corn? Anyway, that sounds so. I need to look that up. And if the recipe is simple enough, I'll add the recipe. Why not? And Paula is also saying in Egypt, they drink hot tea. Okay. Now, I was told that in Brazil, when you're on the beach, you're lying there, looking cute on your, your towel and everything. And they have people, what is the tea called? My friend Blanche told me, darn it, there's some kind, machi? I think it's called machi. And they walk around and they sell hot tea on the beach. That sounds pretty cool. Paula's going to make some. Okay. I'll take you up. And then I can exchange information with you in terms of games, because I know you suggested, I think, musical chairs and some other games. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's get together. Oh yeah, okay. Ooh. Yes, the birds are singing. I'm loving it. Love when they do that. Okay. Was I done? Because I'm a little discombobulated today. You can tell I'm just free flowing today. I'm not really worried about anything. So let me continue. Open mic comedy. That is tonight at the Dirty Bull Brewing Company, downtown, 206 Broadway Street. This is from 8 until 11, free admission. Hosts Ebony and Amir, they invite all local comedians to come share their creative and funny ideas and thoughts. Now let me run through. Got my number? I do indeed. And if I don't, I'll DM you for the number. I'm sure I have it though. I'm sure I have it. Yes. Okay. You run through what's happening tomorrow. Okay, the Durham Farmers Market from 8 until noon, Durham Central Park, downtown, Foster Street. Free parking above the park, Measurement Incorporated parking lot on, what is it, Morris Street. Also, just south on Foster Street, you can park for free in that lot as well. Greenwood Commons Shopping Center is the spot for the South Durham Farmers Market. And that is a parking lot, so you don't have to worry about parking. It is in a parking lot, which is at 5510 Highway 55, so it's south. Okay, their hours are 8 until noon also. And don't forget that the Durham Craft Market, they share the space with the Durham Farmers Market. They're just north of the Farmers Market in the grass there, so you can go and visit them and visit all the wonderful craftsmen and artists and enjoy their work. Okay, let's see. I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, DJ 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟𝗧. He will be playing at Boxyard RTP, and that's going to be from 11:30 until 2:30. DJ 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗧 will be playing some diverse mixes. So we're talking about music from all around, I suppose. Let's check the weather. Where's my phone? There we go. So I can tell it's hot, but it's not as humid as it was yesterday, because yesterday it almost rained. I'm a little ticked because we didn't get, at least here on Cap Street, we didn't get real rain. But anyway, I'm not going to complain. It is 88 degrees right now. It's sunny, and it's going to be sunny until mid-afternoon, and then around 4-ish, the sun will start playing peekaboo, and then it'll be totally cloudy by 7. So the high today is going to be 92 degrees. So that's pretty hot. Now tomorrow, 94 tomorrow. It's going to be really hot tomorrow, but it's going to be cloudy. So it'll probably be more intense. The heat will be intense, but in terms of humidity, but the sun won't be blasting down. So there's that. Looks like Sunday is going to be 93 and chance of thunderstorm. I would gladly welcome that. 45% chance of a thunderstorm on Sunday. I hope you follow through this time. It looks like on Monday there's going to be a 45% chance of just plain rain. I welcome both because I don't know about you, but my grass is turning brown, and I had to pour water in the bird feeder. They were standing around like this, So yeah, it's hot and it's dry, and I'm hoping for rain soon. With that, have a beautiful day. I will check with you tomorrow. Bull City Hangout will be airing earlier because it's Saturday. So Bull City Hangout will air at 10 o'clock. Also, fellow older folks, my source at the Durham Center for Senior Life says that the forms that you fill out to get those coins, those coins I was showing you. Let me show you real quick. Very important if you are of a certain income, if you know what I'm saying. This is a little bag I shop with when I go to the farmers market. So these are double bucks coins. So I was trying to tell, let's see, who was it? Nikki. I think it was last week. I was telling her about these coins. So what they're doing this year, they want us seniors to next week fill out the forms, and it's going to be a lottery this year. So you're not assured that you're going to get these coins, but go ahead and fill out the form because you won't win if you don't enter, right? So it's called double bucks. Now, if you're already on, SNAP EBT, and for example, if you want to spend $10, they'll give you an extra $10. So you're getting $20 worth of food for $10. So they want to encourage all of us, low income, seniors, all of us Durhamites, to be healthy and to eat fresh, delicious produce. So there you go. So next week at the Durham Center for Senior Life, I think starting on the 2nd, which is a Tuesday. So starting next Tuesday, you can fill out the form and try to get these coins. I still have quite a few from last year, actually. I've got a few. but you can never have too many, right? Because I want to really get my health back together. Actually, I am so thrilled. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure last year. Scared me to death. They say a lot of people, they have strokes and they didn't see it coming because they didn't keep up with their health. So now that I'm on Social Security, I'm able to keep up with my health. And I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. I got it down from 160 something to 117. It can be done. You throw out all your salt, change your diet. Yeah. So I'm learning how to, eat better, trying to do better, because I want to be here. I want to see my great nephews. Let's see if I'm being reasonable. Let's see, they're 3 now. I don't think I'm being greedy by asking to live long enough to see them graduate from college, get married, and have children and families. I'm not asking too much, am I? Shadow 3-4. Let's see. Hello, Sky Rider in the sky. What's up? Indeed. Hello. Happy to see you here. Yana saying good show. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you go because it's you got one more half hour left in your lunch hour if you're a 9 to 5er. Otherwise, wait a minute. Shadow, is that Bobby? I'm trying to look at the little picture. Bobby, is that you? Let me know. I bet that's Bobby. Let me know. Unless he left already. I bet that's Bobby. In which case, what's up indeed? I'm sure that is. Anyway, have a beautiful day. I'll be back tomorrow at 10, which is 7 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, Bobby's time, because he's way out west. So anyway, have a beautiful day. Stay cool. Check out the different hints that I have for staying cool, beating the heat on the how-to page. And I'll see you tomorrow at 10 for Bull City Hangout. Be sure to read the Drum Sky Writer at drumskywriter.com as well. Ciao for now.